Okay, hello everybody. Welcome to Z-Vucari Games. My name is Z. I'm the host of this channel, and I've been a gamer since I was about 6 years old. The kind of content you can expect here is going to be eclectic, mostly science fiction with a mix of fantasy and historical titles. Largely strategy. Personally, I'm not a humongous fan of instanced games, although I do play them periodically, and I'm not a huge fan of first-person shoot-'em-up games because they're narratively simplistic, and ultimately I find them to be very boring. So mostly I'll be doing playthroughs of games with a very heavy RP focus based on telling a story that hopefully is engaging for my audience. I'm sure I'll think of other things to say later, and of course I'll answer questions as they appear in the comments. Going forward, introductions will not be very long, although I will of course recap things that happened in prior videos. With that, let's get started on Battletech. Okay, so I don't actually know all that much about the Battletech universe, but I have several friends who do, and they were very excited about this game, and after I saw the videos produced by several YouTubers, particularly Enter Elysium, great guy, has a really incredible channel, I was very interested in this game, and it's a lot of fun. I've already played through one campaign, so I have a pretty solid idea about everything that's coming, and I like the story. So here we go. On the loading screen from hell. Loading, loading, loading. Loading, loading, loading. Ugh. Come on. TikTok, TikTok. Okay. Normally,
I am Kamea of House Arano, High Lady of the Oregon Reach, Protector of Coromidere, and the Sword of Restoration. But I am not a hero, no matter what the stories say.
I love the artwork in this game.
A hero
It's
would
just
have
beautiful.
sacrificed more, compromised less. A hero would have done better. You know this, of course. You were there. My father used to tell me stories about the ancient times, about the Star League, a golden age of prosperity, upheld by the great mech warriors of old, guardians of the innocent, protectors of the peace. I always dreamed of following in their footsteps. I was too young to see the truth of things. After all, it wasn't heroism or a noble cause that won me the throne. It was hiring a mercenary, skilled enough, perhaps ruthless enough, to carry the day. Hiring you.
I feel a bit called out there.
I still don't know if you fought for honor or for the thrill of it, for belief in my cause, or just in my money. But whether it was your noble heart or mercenary mind, your actions gave us hope.
Can you spell
That makes you a hero
sanctimonious?
in the eyes of history. Whether you believe it That's up to you.
Okay, that's incredibly sanctimonious. But you know what? I'm not gonna go there. Maybe I'm just a little prickly sometimes. Okay. So, the Oregon Reach is a small kingdom in the rimworld periphery. And we've got the... Okay, I love how much information we have. That lies on the outskirts of the more densely colonized inner sphere. It is home to the Oregon Coalition, a confederation organized parliamentary monarchy and ruled by the Arano family. For 3 generations under the rule of House Arano, the Oregon Coalition has remained a relatively peaceful corner of the periphery. It is here that your story begins. Okay, lots of options. Tend to be fierce, disciplined, and relentless fighters. Well, there's a lot of information here, and I don't know quite how far I want to drag out the first video. So, this is character creation. So, what kind of character do I want to be? Fierce, disciplined, relentless, passionate, enduring, and valuing justice and equality. Yeah, I don't know. So the Free Worlds and the Federated Suns are not attractive, mainly because, well, we've got Lady Kamiya Arano, and she already has that sense of being very self-righteous and saviors. And, I don't know. I don't have a whole lot of patience for that kind of character. You know, I think I'm gonna go with the Combine as a kind of Eve Online Kaldari feel to me, with that Japanese focus and the sense of uniformity and unity. I still play Eve, as a matter of fact, but not as a Kaldari. I play as a Minmatar. But that's neither here nor there. So I think we're gonna go with the Draconis Combine. Though immigrants to the Oregon Reach, your family soon established a comfortable presence in a small backwater system on the edge of Oregon space. By the time you were born, your family had become the de facto ruling nobility of the system's only inhabited planet. You were the oldest child, heir to the family's titles, and ancestral Battlemech, an old Blackjack BJ-1. Now, the Battlemechs are basically the stereotypical science fiction war machine. Massive, heavily armed and heavily armored units that are intended to dominate the battlefield. Broken down into 4 classes: lights, medium, heavy, and assault, delineated by weight. Although, of course, calling something light at a mere 20 tons is somewhat ridiculous, but, again, that's kind of beside the point. This is where you met Raju Mastiff Montgomery, a veteran of the Succession Wars, whom your parents hired on for a season to train you as a mech warrior. Raju was a strict but capable teacher, and you quickly became a skilled pilot under his tutelage. It was an uneventful life. There's a but coming. There's always a but coming. Until the day after your 16th birthday, when you were exiled, and this is where we start getting a few more opportunities. Once the promising young scion of your family, you committed an unforgivable transgression and were sentenced to life in exile. You stole away with the family's ancestral blackjack and set off to find a new life to call your own. +1 gunnery and +1 tactics. So gunnery is direct weapons, lasers and projectile weapons, and it determines chance to hit. And tactics has to deal with called shots, and indirect fire, which is great for pretty much everyone actually. Uh, if you're an indirect fire mech warrior, meaning you rely on missiles, you need absolutely non-negotiably need tactics. Also, if you're a sniper, you need it. Brawlers, up close and personal mechs have a little more freedom. You struck out on your own. As the heir to a noble family, you grew up wanting for nothing. And as it turns out, you couldn't stand a life of pampered nobility. Finally, one night you stole away with the family's ancestral blackjack and set off to find a new life to call your own. Plus one to piloting. Piloting has to do with movement range, stability, and your ability to land melee strikes. And melee strikes are really useful because that's how you one of the best ways to knock down a mech, which can help you capture it. If you melee an enemy mech, you can also remove their guarded status, which makes them vulnerable to follow-up attacks from your other mechs. It's a great way to save ammunition too. Okay, your family went bankrupt. As you grew older, you watched your family's fortune, income, and influence slowly dwindle away until there was nothing left. Your parents, driven to despair, took their own lives. With nothing but your family's ancestral blackjack left to call your own, you set off to make a new life for yourself. And Guts is all about extending the survivability of your mech warriors. So, raises your heat threshold, which I'll explain a lot of these mechanics once we start playing. It also gives you more injury checks, so you can be battered around a little more. The rest of your family died in a freak jump ship accident, to which you discovered they had left nothing behind but piles of debt. After selling everything to sell the debt, you set off your own, with only your family's ancestral blackjack left your name, which is a little weird because it's a battle mech. If you have massive piles of debt, hard as it is, that might be the best thing to sell. But, logic. Your family was betrayed and its seat of power destroyed. You defeated the betrayers, but you were the sole surviving member of your house. With nothing but your family's ancestral blackjack left to call your own, you set off to make a new life for yourself. I've seen a lot of people do this one. So I kind of like the idea of being the good guy who's not actually good, as people would call it. So I'm gonna go with exile. Out on your own, you fell into the life of a Aurigan Coalition soldier. Unsure of your prospects, you traveled to Coromodier, the capital of the Aurigan Coalition, and enlisted in the Coalition military. You quickly rose through the ranks, distinguishing yourself as a reliable mech warrior. Life as a soldier wasn't glamorous, but it suited you just fine. That doesn't fit with exiled for committing a crime. Tired of living under the authority of others, you fell in with a local pirate gang in the Rimward periphery. It was an unruly crew, but an effective one. Roaming the periphery afforded your outfit with a steady supply of poorly defended merchant caravans and supply depots to prey upon. While raids did occasionally devolve into combat, you quickly learned that successful piracy is mostly about being in the right place at the right time, with the right threats, a good show of force. No. So the two attractive ones are, you took your skills as a mech warrior to the famed arena planet of Solaris 7. There you eked out a living as a gladiator, fighting for the crowd in minor arenas, getting by from paycheck to paycheck. Possibly. Or, eager to get away from it all, you joined up with a minor inner sphere mercenary unit. Integrating into the tight-knit crew took time, but you eventually proved your worth and became part of the family. Pirate. because I'm not a good guy. Until years later, you crossed paths with Raju Mastiff Montgomery once again. After years of roaming the frontier, your outfit's luck eventually ran out, landing you in a Regan Coalition prison. Hearing of your bad turn of fortune, Raju dragged you out of jail, giving you a second chance under his mentorship. After heavy rehabilitation, you proved your worth and were inducted into the House Arano Royal Guard. That gives you kind of a funny mental image of being dragged out by an ankle, grabbing at the bars and yelling, "No, no, I'm not gonna serve anyone, I don't wanna, and Raju throwing me around like a little kid. I don't know why that's popping into my head. It's funny, and I have the humor of a 6-year-old. So it is that you find yourself reunited with your old mentor, preparing your ancestral blackjack for guard duty on the coronation day of the Lady Kamea Arano. Okay, and now, call sign. So the call sign is Veles, and it's a reference to the Z-Vucari channel. In Slavic folklore, the Z-Vucari are associated with the god Veles, who is a nature spirit, wildness, wilderness, stories of werewolves and shapeshifters, talking animals are stories of Veles. So he's kind of a character. Okay. First name. Vladimir. No. So this is a Halo reference. Vesely Beloy is well, that doesn't make sense actually. So it's a Japanese-based culture. Watanabe. That's a reference to the Takeshi Kovacs trilogy. Watanabe's was a bar on Harlan's World that in the books Takeshi Kovacs spent a lot of his teenage years at. Customize the face. Do I want makeup? No. Why is there no? Ironically, the last time I played this, I didn't actually bother customizing my character. I don't want a tattoo. Let's see, that's a... Okay, that was my mistake. I forgot that I was still on the female portraits. It's been a long day. I like that tattoo. The tattoos are all too white. Let's see, can I... No, there's nothing to allow me to make the tattoos darker, which is annoying. It's extremely annoying. There we go. Yeah, profile. I like profile. Okay. It's believable. Oh god, some of those facial hair is just terrible. Oh my god. Why? Don't look so sad. Okay, that's creepy. No. Intense, kind of focused. Okay, you know what? This is good. Okay, just to refresh everything. I am from the Oregon. Came to the Oregon Reach from the Draconis Combine. I was exiled after committing some terrible crime. No idea what, but something must have been very, very bad. Murder, maybe? I don't know, I could have accidentally left the door open and the cat got out, who knows. They're incredibly unspecific. And I start out with 3 gunnery, 2 piloting, 3 tactics, and 3 guts. So let's get this show started. Donna. Okay. The High Lord Tamadirano is dead. The Oregon Reach is left at an uncertain crossroads. Once prosperous, is now a kingdom in decline, surrounded by powerful neighbors. Lord Santiago Espinosa, brother-in-law to the late High Lord, is convinced that the slow-moving council founding houses must be dissolved. His proposed directive would conscript their house guard and centralize power under a single throne. You know what, actually, we're given plenty of time to read this, and I've always hated watching YouTubers who read everything out. So, if you want me to read out things like that, I will, but let me know in the comments, because my impulse is to say no. Let it go. Okay, and now we get started on the tutorial. The Arano Summer Palace. A little bit after 0 Dark 30. Here goes the loading screen. Okay, here we go. Okay, so tutorial time. Well, first off, hi, this is me. This is the Blackjack. Okay, Veles, I had the Espinosa refit yards rush to repairs on your Blackjack. Looks like it's all in one piece, but we should run some diagnostics on it, just to be sure. Standard field tests, you know the drill. More importantly, though, I want to tell you more about the job I brought you out here to do. Now do me a favor, get that Battlemech moving. Let's see if there are any kinks in the actuators. Okay, so this is me.
I wasn't completely honest with you the other day. There's gonna
right click, left click to select where you want to move. And then as you can see, you can pivot a certain degree. And then here we go. I brought you here because there's something wrong in the capital. There's been too quiet since High Lord Tamati's funeral, and I'm worried about Lady Kamea's safety during her coronation procession. Anyway, looks like your actuators check out. Let's conduct a weapons test. Target one of those burnt out old urban mechs and open fire.
Like I was saying, I can't prove anything, but my gut tells me something's off, and a warrior trusts their instincts.
Okay, so normally I'd try my best to avoid engaging any mech from the front. This symbol here represents that they're guarded, so usually that means I can do less damage. Here's my chance to hit, here's my damage percentage, damage output, and let's fire. Ooh. Bad day to be an urban mech. Good shot. Your guns are in working order, at least. High praise, Mastiff. High praise. I'm honored. I've been training Lady Arano since she was 14 years old. She can be naive at times, and proud, but I have no doubt that she'll be a just and effective ruler. It's on us to see her safely to Cordia City. I'll rest easier once she's in the capital with her cousin Victoria by her side. Lady Victoria, well, she's only been training under me for a single season, but she's already shaped herself into one of the strongest mech warriors I've ever seen. Reminds me a lot of you, truth be told. Oh, Mastiff, you shouldn't have. Anyway, we should run a check on your targeting computer. You see that drone over there, the one moving through the tree line? Put some hurt on it for me, and then when it turns, take it out with a rear angle shot. After it's down, we'll keep moving.
Kamea's like a daughter to me, and her late father, High Lord Tamati, was a good friend.
Okay. So vehicles can be ridiculously hard to kill from the front. So the best thing to do is flank them, or wait for them to turn like this.
Victoria pulls no punches, but she's been a loyal companion to Kamea since they were kids. Aside from you, there's no one I'd rather have by my side in a fight.
I'd show you their back. As soon as their back is shown, boom. Always try and target the back. Armor's thinner there, and you can take out. Nice shot. Now I don't know how familiar you are with the Rican politics, but the Reach was badly shaken by High Lord Tamati's death. It needs a smooth transfer of power, and Kamea belongs on the Cormorant throne. Go ahead and fire up your jump jets, kid. I want to see you descend this cliff face. Aim for that patch of ground there, near the edge of the lake. So, I have to say that the whole belonging on the throne, that whole idea narratively reminds me a lot of Game of Thrones and everything I hate about the character Daenerys Targaryen.
Jump jets build a lot of heat, and that was more than your engine could handle. Head on into that water. We need to get you cooled.
Right, so this is the heat mechanic. Normally, being overheated like this, I take damage to my superstructure, which makes it easier to damage internal components or lose limbs, which is bad. What I can do to get rid of heat, first off, I can move into water like this. Water always helps. Warning, plasma leak detected. Jump jet malfunction. Jump jet systems damaged. System inoperable until repaired. Oh, for the love of all the gods. This is what I get for insisting on a rush job. Not that I had much of a choice. The Espinosa refit yards were backlogged like you wouldn't believe. It looked like they were trying to process every single Royal Guard mech in time for the coronation. There isn't any time to get your jets replaced, so we're gonna have to make do without them. Go ahead and take that mech down with a melee attack. I want to make sure nothing else is going to break down on your blackjack before we take it out on the Cormorant Road. Right, so melee attacks are the best way, in my opinion, to dump heat. As you can see, they use the pilot skill to hit. Evasive doesn't matter, removes guarded, and dealt damage and stability damage. Plus, it's just so much fun to watch. Yeah! Good hit, at least that's solid. Alright, one last test. I want you to take your blackjack up to a sprint and evade my attack.
That engine, kid. If something goes wrong today, I want to know that your mech can maneuver.
Oh, this is great. Yeah, we're just gonna test your mech by me shooting at you. Hope that's okay. Raw like hell. Oh my god. No, don't shoot me. And blah. Right around my ankles. All good. Congratulations, Venice. Your blackjack's as combat ready as it can be, given the circumstances. For what it's worth, I hope that my suspicions turn out to be unfounded, and we end the day having a good laugh about what a paranoid old man I've become. But if not, then I know that you'll be ready. Alright, it's time to move out. Lady Arano is waiting for us at the mech bay.
An impressive display, Sir Raju. Of course, this mech warrior was a student of yours. I'd expect them to know their way around a cockpit.
That's condescending. Venice, allow me to introduce Kamea Arano, the soon-to-be High Lady of the Aurigan Coalition. Is Lady Victoria on this channel? For the time being, my father has summoned me to the Picton docks. I have a fleet inspection and a tour of the family refit yards to preside over before the coronation. Behold the responsibilities of a noble daughter, a fount of tedium that never runs dry. I know the feeling, cousin. By this time tomorrow, I'll be responsible for the entire reach. Give my best to your father, and don't be late to the tourney. The gambling dens are already taking bets on how long you'll take me to cripple that customized monstrosity you pilot. Bold words, cousin, but the only victory they'll be celebrating today is mine. You may be ascending the throne today, but my Kaga is more than a match for the family heirloom that you call Battlemech. And in the arena, I reign supreme. We'll see, cousin, we'll see. At any rate, I will see you at the tourney grounds. Sir Raju, I'm ready to go when you are. Overland, along the Cormorant Road, as is the Arano tradition. So this is kind of funny to me. You take a royal family, and you say, okay, the last ruler is dead. Here's the new candidate to be High Lord or High Lady. What are they gonna do? They're gonna fight. You could look at these mechs. You can die in that. And what happens then? It's kind of a bit of a Black Panther-ish vibe. And now the power of the Black Panther shall be stripped away. Who shall challenge? I know it's not quite the same, but aye, Kamea, we'll get you there in one piece. Veles, fall in behind me, and remember what I told you.
Mission successful.
Da 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 da. So usually I'm gonna try and make my videos about an hour to an hour and a half long. That will vary game by game and depend on the missions. I love the soundtrack.
I remember the Aurigan Reach of old, the time of the Great Expansion. I was just a boy then. Proudly we went forth, bringing the light of our coalition to so many systems. And for what?
Uh-oh.
To see our great kingdom slowly waste away? Year after year, the Council deliberates while our economy falters, and the wolves bay at every door. while covetous neighbors plot against us. Well, I say, it can go no further. We are here today because if Lady Orana will not act, someone must. I know what I'm asking of you. You will face former comrades, or even loved ones, on the battlefield. I take up arms against my own niece. But remember, today we sacrifice so that tomorrow we can return our kingdom to its proper glory, to its proper strength. So should you fall tonight, know that you did so as true heroes of the Reach.
Oh god.
To your stations, for the Directorate!
What could go wrong? You know, it's just a rebellion, just a civil war, rising. Nothing bad ever happens when there's an uprising, right? Yeah. No. No, that's not how that works. This is bad. This is very, very bad. But that's okay, we're here. And we're gonna save everyone. Right? That's the thing, right? Oh shit. Okay. So flamers are in my opinion, flamers are most useful in skirmish mode against other players. Call it the troll factor. You know, people tell you a game has long load times. It's easy to think they're exaggerating. I'm going to miss this, Raju. The creative purpose I feel in the cockpit of a Battlemech. The simplicity of it. But there they are, just up ahead. City gates and my future, all laid out before me. Wait, what's that smoke? A guard post, one of the small ones that dot the roads leading into the capital. But the emergency band's been quiet all morning. I haven't heard anything about any fire.
I don't like it. Kid, keep your head on a swivel and be ready for anything.
I'll make it happen.
Yeah, we're gonna go... Some sort of explosion. Looks recent too. Do you think it was an accident? No chance. You see those scorch marks on the rebel? That's laser fire. We need to get you out of here, Kamea. Right now. Yes, I think you're right. There's a patrol of Royal Guard mechs up ahead. We should go to them.
Whatever's happening here, I won't let it
Oh, sure.
Your people need me.
Something happened to destroy
I'll prove myself worthy.
this guard post. And what are we gonna do? We're gonna go to the mechs that are conveniently right here. But yeah, that totally makes sense. That's, you know, there's nothing nonsensical about that, right?
I'm moving out.
Yeah, no. It's I mean, I get narratively why it's happening, but it's quite possibly one of the stupider things I've ever seen people do is, oh, we should go and investigate by going directly towards the weird destruction. But yeah, that totally makes sense. That's perfectly logical.
Reading you loud and clear. Affirmative.
Hail, Mastiff! Hail, Lady Arano! We were preparing for Lady Arano's coronation parade when we got word of a disturbance along the Cormorant Road. A guard post behind us was attacked. Sir Raju found evidence of laser fire. Is the road behind you clear? Aye, all the way to the southern gate. Lead the way, Sir Raju. We'll fall in behind you and guard your six. Tell me something, guardsman. If the road is clear, why is your battlemech damaged? Our mechs are overdue for maintenance. But that isn't important right now. We need to worry about Lady Arano's safety. Now, my lady, if you'll come with us. No, you're lying to us. It's my coronation day. No mech tech would have sent you out for parade duty in that condition. I am your sovereign, sir. You will tell me what happened here. Damn it, girl, we don't have time for this. Take them. Kill the old man and the mech warrior, but take Lady Arano alive. And predictably, that is the moment when everything goes to shit. I just got myself demonetized. Okay, so. Uh-oh. No, this is my baby. Bastard. Okay, Mastiff. So, I can see he's taking a real pounding. I'm kind of grumpy. I'm gonna punch you. Could have been a little better, but I'll take it. Uh-oh. No. Don't do it. Oh shit. How dare you hit me in the back? Gonna save my EC2 ammo. That was embarrassing. Let's pretend that didn't happen, because I just failed. So in combat, you destroy an enemy mech by taking out its core, or by taking out its head, knocking it out, knocking out the pilot, or both legs. Later on, I will explain capture mechanics. But I'll start by saying if you want to capture a mech, the last thing you want to do is destroy the core. However, we are just trying not to die. And there's a knockdown. Splat. Oh, he looks so silly with no arms. Come here. Come here. Can you hear me? Alexander, we were just attacked. The Royal Guard, my own guardsmen, tried to take me prisoner. It's happening here too. The Royal Guard are killing one another in the halls. Lord Carosa's house guard just got gunned down in front of me. The Eternity Pavilion is a slaughterhouse. I won't let these seditionists, or whoever they are, steal my birthright. We need to rally every loyalist we can find and make a push on the capital. I'll take the throne by force if I must. Go to Roturo Township, to the armory. Your soldiers are using it as a rallying point. I heard Lord Decimus send his house guard there a few minutes ago. Someone's here. I have to move. Rally what forces you can and meet me at the training grounds. Be safe. You heard him, Mastiff. Rotorua Township. We'll go there, rally our fighters, and march on the southern gate with an army at our back. Kamea, I know that you and Lord Madeira are friends, but we can't take what he told you on faith. Right now, we don't know who we can trust. In this case, we do. Alexander has been my closest friend and confidant for as long as I can remember. His loyalty is beyond question. I trust him with my life and yours. Now take me to the armory. As you command, my lady. Okay, that's infuriating.
In the guard. And I fear this is only the beginning. Follow
So,
me. Keep close and remember.
this is a civil war.
Things are likely to get ugly.
A civil war. Someone has started trying to off her. We literally don't know who are the good guys,
Got my attention.
except us. And she's just blindly overruling the people charged with keeping her alive, who just killed to keep her alive. Yeah, I am not going to sugarcoat it. I do not like Kamea Arana as a character. We've barely begun, and I already don't like her. Which is sad because, you know, she's the good guy. I want to like her. We're supposed to like her, or at least tolerate her. And yeah, well, I don't. Okay, so my evasion pips are quite possibly saving my life. Who gets to fire the first shot? Lady Kamea Arano in her Kintaro mech. I've got 3 enemy targets. So, boop, boop, boop. Okay, multi-target. Let's see how much damage we can do.
Good hit.
Oh shit. Okay. Not terrible. Not terrible. Okay, Mastiff, you're up. Let's see what I can get done. Take the high ground, and fire. That would be overkill. No, it didn't. Okay, I'm gonna move up, and I've got a striker.
All weapons committed.
Okay, I thought I missed it.
You have my attention. Sounds good. I'm moving. Taking the shot.
Okay, we are playing Chase the Striker. It's not as fun as it could be. Here comes the missiles from Mastiff, doing some stability damage.
Talk to me. Moving out.
Gotta keep Mastiff moving up.
Roger that.
Bye-bye, Striker.
Echo down.
I like Raju. He's
Copy that.
he's kind of the crusty old soldier, which is fun. I like. Come here. Come here, do you read me? It's Espinosa, your uncle. Do you hear me? House Espinosa is usurping the throne. It can't be. My uncle. Victoria. Come here. I just watched an Espinosa Battlemech plow through an alley full of civilians. Oh my god. It's terrible. This is happening, and it's happening now. Your loyalists have fallen back to the market district. That's where they're making their stand. What's left of the Royal Guard are doing their best, but there's something wrong with their Battlemechs. Wait, what's that sound? Oh gods! Oh. Okay. For those of you who don't know, that right there is what we call a war crime. It's over, Camilla. Your ascendancy, the Arano legacy, all of it. Victoria, what have you done? You know, Camilla, for years I loved you like a sister, but then my father helped me see it. Your family's complacency, what's done to the Reach, our nation dwindles like a dying star, and House Arano is to blame. My father offered you a path to glory. I'd have fought under your banner proudly, served as your strong right hand. It was like a knife in my heart when you turned him away. Damn it, Victoria, I taught you better than this. You taught me lies. Come here, for the love that I once bore you, I'm going to give you a chance to surrender. I'll even spare the old man and his mech warrior if you stand down now. I don't want to see you hurt, but you cannot be allowed to rule. I'll see you hanged for this, Victoria. You and your father both. Do you hear me? You are traitors to the Reach, and I will fight you to the last. Then you truly are a fool. I'll spare you in spite of yourself, but you've cost Royal Escort their lives. So this is, privilege. We don't actually know that Kamea would be a good ruler. In fact, we have zero evidence that she would be a good ruler. Zero. Nothing at all. But she believes that she should be allowed to rule. She believes, not even that she should be allowed, she believes that she has a indisputable right to be superior to other people. And, yeah, the world doesn't work like that. Okay, so the Locust is a really annoying mech. They're super light and easy to kill. Oh, no, this is my baby. Stop hitting Raju.
Barely dinged my heart.
Yes, I hear you. I'm on the move. Going hand to hand.
All weapons committed.
There. So that's the other way That's another way to take out a mech. Both legs are gone.
Attention, citizens of Cormadir 6. This is Lord Santiago Espinosa. With the unanimous support of the founding houses, I have assumed control of the Oregon Coalition. For your own protection, I urge you to remain calm and stay indoors until otherwise instructed. All hostile units, stand down, and you have my oath that you will not be harmed. Resist, and you will be fired.
For some reason, I don't trust him.
My father placed his faith in that man. I gave him my trust.
Rhea, do you read me? Alexander, thank the gods, I thought I'd lost you when the bombs fell. You very nearly did, Kamea. The city is lost. We have to get off this planet, and we need to do it now. I can't abandon Cormadir. This is my home, my birthright. Oh my god, shut up about your bloody birthright. The battle is over, Kamea. Lord Madeira has the right of it. It's time for you to run. Escape from this madness, and live to restore the coalition another day. You're both right. My uncle is one. The reach is his. We'll mourn it later, the both of us. For now, you need to move. I have a dropship waiting at Shepherd's Pass. I'm on my way there right now. Hurry and meet me there, please. We're on our way.
You get to that ship, Alexander. I mean it. We will not lose you and my throne on the same day.
Enough about the throne. It's a seat. It's a chair. Who cares? Okay, I mean, obviously she does because she thinks she's queen. And that's supposed to mean something, apparently. But just, no. No.
Got my attention. Roger.
So my back armor is kind of shot off shit, but it's okay. It's cool.
Brave, that much.
Not a problem. Yes. Yes, Mastiff, they are brave.
Tell me what you need.
Brave but stupid. Taking on a Battlemech in a vehicle? Who thinks that's a good idea? I mean, obviously they did, but... Oof.
Target confirmed.
Hi.
Enemy vehicle down.
It's really fun to stomp on them. Which makes me sound like such a sadist. I swear I'm not. Which I suppose is exactly what a sadist would say, isn't it? Hadn't thought of that. Probably should have. Oops. Oh, found This is your last chance, cousin. Don't make me order your death. Do whatever you must, betrayer. So dramatic. A headstrong fool to the end. Damn you for this. Captain Host, destroy them. Mastiff, my cousin, all of them. Leave no survivors. Okay, we have a Wolverine. Mastiff, move up. Let's see what kind of damage we can do. Split target.
Copy that.
Oh shit. Oh shit. No, don't you dare. He dared. Ooh, that makes me angry. You won't like me when I'm angry.
Reading you loud and clear. Splitting fire. Targets confirmed.
Okay, almost done. Almost there. I'm so close. So close to making my escape.
My armor's still solid. Orders?
There we go. Get a little room. Because I'ma shoot you. Right now.
Giving it everything I've got.
I'm sorry, but what?
Take that as a lesson. That shot went internal.
Oh, shoot. No, 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 no. Oh. Oh, that was way too close. That was way too close. Yeah. Really? You missed. How did you miss? That was embarrassing.
All weapons committed. Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Okay.
Fall in behind me.
Left torso, left arm, left leg. Oh, that was nice.
Critical hit that.
You know, you've had a long day, Captain Hoss. Why don't you take a little lie down?
Standing by. Closing into melee range. Pierce through the armor.
All weapons committed.
Okay, he's dead.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Oh, not dead. The mech is dead. I'm sure Captain Hoss is going to live to be annoying. Now let's kill the turret.
Roger that. Here we go.
Blah, blah. Haha.
Target destroyed. Aye, aye.
Location confirmed.
Thank the gods you've made it, Kamea. Captain Halvorsen is prepping the engines now. In another 5 minutes, we'll be ready to depart. 5 minutes is a long time. Veles, you see Lady Arano to the docking ramp. When she's aboard, come back to me. We'll hold this pass against whatever comes.
Thank you both. I won't forget what you've done for me today. I promise you that.
All the units, advance. I want you to take down that dropship, destroy everyone and everything that stands in your way. Alright, Veles, I trained you for this. We'll fight side by side, watch each other's backs. Above all else, we will keep Lady Arano safe. Protect the dropship. It's all that matters. Warning. Engine heat critical. Warning. Error. Shutdown initiated. Error. Reactor offline. Weapons offline. Systems inoperable. Trouble with your Battletech, Veles? Shame. That's been happening to a lot of Royal Guard Battlemechs lately. You have numbers on us, and you've resorted to sabotage, and you're gloating about it? You've got no honor, you vicious little brat. Not you, nor your backstabbing father. Yes, Raju. Shut your mouth, old man. My father is a great man, and I swear to all the gods you will suffer if you insult him again. Your father is a coward, and so are you. Veles, I want you to eject. Now. Punch out. You're no good to anybody in a broken mech, and I won't let you die today. Eject, warrior. Eject, mech warrior. Now. That's an order. Now come for me, Victoria. Your teacher is waiting. Come and show me what you've learned.
Mission successful.
Okay, so we're going to let this last cutscene play, and then we are going to call it an episode, because wow. So this is going to be a once a week series. Doesn't feel right to talk during Raju's last stand, does it? Music kind of goes right to the heartstrings. And he's dead. Okay, but so I'm gonna try and make this every Wednesday. I'm still in college, so sometimes it might be a little later, a little earlier. But I hope you enjoy it. If you enjoyed this video, like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. Those things really help me out, and they let me know that there is an audience for this. Easy there, Hideo. You took a nasty crack on the head when you punched out. Don't worry, you're safe now. My name is Darius Oliveira, and I'm the XO of Markham's Murderers. We're a mercenary outfit with ties to House Serrano. We did some work for High Lord Tamati way back when. I'd introduce you to